Gentlemen. My name is Zhang Qiuge. I'm the assistant dean in Fudan University Law School in charge of international engagement, and I'm not also an associate professor. Um, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to give you a brief introduction of the LLM program in Chinese business law provided by Fudan University Law School. First, I would like to give you a very brief introduction of the long history of Fudan University Law School. After the establishment of the university, we established the law discipline in 1914. And after that, we have founded an independent law department. But after the establishment of the new People's Republic of China, it has been a while, so we haven't reestablished our legal education, but we have reestablished it since 1980s. So after 2000, we have established the Fudan University Law School again. So from this slide, you can see many pictures of the history of the Fudan University. And on the very right of this slide, you can see the picture of the law school building, which is very grand and gorgeous. Fudan University Law School, you can see that. So we have a very long history, and we have a very good location. It is in Jiangwan campus. So Fudan University is in Handan campus and Jiangwan campus. Our program is landed in Shanghai, and we focus on Chinese business law. The reason we focus on Chinese business law, you can see, is that Shanghai is the financial hub of the second largest economy in the world, and it is the regional headquarters of over 891 multinational corporations. It is also one of the most diverse economies, from innovation in law and technology to financial services. Regards Fudan University Law School, we have 63 full-time faculty members. So we have 31 professors and 20 associate professors, and we have more than 1,400 students, and we have nearly about 200 international students included. So they are from different continents from all over the world. So we have students from Japan, Korea, and also students from the US, UK, and many countries. Regarding our program, you can see that actually we have already launched our program in 2010. So we have a history of more than 14 years. So this program is designed to take advantage of Shanghai's position, we have mentioned, which is the financial center of China, and also it is the business center. So we include some major courses in financial law and commercial law. We also have some other courses, for example, Introduction to Chinese Law, and also Chinese language, criminal law, consumer law, IP law, so many aspects, many law disciplines. So through the 2-year study and research, students will equip themselves with legal, cultural, and linguistic know-how to navigate the Chinese business world. So our program is, you may see from this slide, it is 2-year program. So the first year, most of the students will finish their courses. And in the second year, they can write on their thesis or do internship. And we have a new policy that the thesis can be defended remotely. So actually, the students only need to stay in the campus for the first year. So this is also a very good point for the students who join this program. Our target students, you may see that, it is for foreign lawyers, executives, students, and professionals engaging in international trade or interested in Chinese business and financial law. We have mentioned that, we have 2-year program. So first year, taking courses, and second year writing thesis. We also have some scholarships for the students to apply. So, for example, freshman scholarship and academic scholarship. So, this is provided by Fudan University Law School. So, for the freshman scholarship, so every student who joined this program, they will receive this scholarship, which is about 10,000 RMB for each student, and dependent on the academic performance, so every student will receive academic scholarship. Meanwhile, if you apply for this program, you may apply for Chinese government scholarship and Shanghai government scholarship. And this is the curricular information. So from this slide, you can see the courses you may take from the courses we provide. For example, we have the Introduction to Chinese Law. We have Chinese Civil Law, which focuses on the Civil Code, which was enacted in 2020, includes, for example, Chinese property law, Chinese personality rights law, and Chinese tort law. And of course, we have a separate Chinese contract law, you may see from here. And we also have the Chinese language. So if you're interested in Chinese culture and you would like to learn Chinese language, so we have the course provided. And also we have the Chinese practice on international law, because we know that international law, international trade law, they're very important for international trade and international business. And also we have the Chinese banking law and payment system. And we have the Chinese securities law, Chinese labor law, and we have Chinese criminal law, but we majorly observe the issues in the area of Chinese criminal law from the perspective of white-collar crimes. And also we have the foreign investment law in China, and we look into the company law by Chinese business organizations, and we also have like Chinese foreign trade law, Chinese legal culture, and Chinese IP law, and human rights in Chinese business law, Chinese contract law, Chinese corporate governance, and of course Chinese consumer law. Um, Still, we have many resources for our students, especially from the international cooperation perspective. So we have a very international advisory committee here, and we have 44 student exchange programs. This is very attractive, I would say, and also 14 double degree program, and we have a cooperation agreement with SHIAC, Shanghai International Arbitration Center. And also we have many cooperation institution with our like foreign partnership. For example, we have the legal forum with the University of Constance from Germany. We have the conference with Nordic universities, and we have the joint forum with University of Hamburg. And also we have so IP teaching and research program. So with Philips. So here from this slide, you can see our partnership institutions. So we have many institutions from North America, Asia, and Oceania. So you will see that actually we're many institutions, exclusive partnership institution in Shanghai. For example, we are the partnership institution of Cornell Law School, Columbia Law School, which are very, very esteemed law schools in the US. And also we have a very good relationship with Washington University in St. Louis. So WashU. So we have student exchange program and we have double degree program with them. So these exchange opportunities, they open to our LM students. So if you're our LM students and you want to apply for second year exchange for 1 year or half a year, one semester, it is no problem. So you may choose from these like 44 institutions and decide whether you would like to spend one semester to study abroad other than China. So we'll see. We also have partnership institution of UC Davis, UC Irvine, William Mary, Fordham, Miami, McGill, right? And also we have some other universities from Asia, like NUS, right? And Singapore Management University, University of Hong Kong, and City University of Hong Kong, and Kobe University from Japan. So we have this kind of like opportunities. And in Europe, we also have many partnership institutions. If you would like to spend 1 semester or 1 year in Europe, it is also possible. So you may apply for the exchange programs. So in Fudan Law School, so we have you may see some German universities like Freiburg University. So they have only two partnership institutions in mainland China. One is Tsinghua University and one is Fudan University. So in Shanghai, the only partnership institution of Freiburg University is Fudan. And also we have Hamburg University and Belarus University in Frankfurt. And also we have many Nordic university as our partnership institutions. For example, Belgium, Oslo, and Copenhagen, and also some Belgian universities, KU Leuven, Ghent, and Amsterdam University, and also some Spanish and Portuguese university. In Fudan University, you will also enjoy the opportunity to attend these international moot court. So every year we attend, for example, JSAP, VIS, International Commercial Arbitration Moot, and Frankfurt Investment Moot Court, arbitration moot court, and human rights moot court competition. So many opportunities. So we are very much looking forward to receive many exchange students and LM students to join our moot court team to compete in these competitions. So I would say this is also a very good opportunity to have the opportunity to communicate with professors and Chinese students and other university students from all over the world. Regards the experts, so scholars who teach this program, so we give you a very brief introduction here. You can see, so we have many professors. They have overseas background to teach our LM program. For example, Professor Chen Li, Mrs. Chen Li, who teaches Chinese commercial arbitration. She was the Fox International Fellow from Yale University. And Professor Xiong Hao, who teaches Introduction to Chinese Law and Chinese Business Dispute Resolution System. And he graduated from Hong Kong University. He received his PhD there, and he obtained his LM from Melbourne University. Shi Daxiao professor, he teaches Chinese contract law. He graduated from Peking University, and also he used to be a postdoctoral researcher from Cornell Law School. And also we have Professor Chen Li, Mr. Chen Li. So he teaches Chinese banking law and payment system, and also Chinese securities law. He graduated from Oxford University, Harvard University, and he used to be a JD and JSD from Washington University in St. Louis. And also Professor Liang Yong, she was a Fox International Fellow from Yale University, and she teaches Chinese foreign trade law. And also we have some experts from like our partnership institutions, for example, Professor Weng Xiaochuan, who teaches Chinese corporate governance. He is associate professor from the University of New South Wales from Australia. So you will see that his background, it is from the University of Pennsylvania and National University of Singapore, and also the East China University of Political Science and Law. And also we have Professor Gong Baihua, who teaches Chinese practice on international law, and Professor Gao Lingyun, who teaches Chinese civil law, Chinese trust law, and Professor Shigang Li, who teaches Chinese labor law. And also we have Professor Liu Lijun, who teaches Introduction to Chinese law. And also we have like many research institutes. So if you're very much interested in research, but not only in doing business in the future in China, so it is also possible to have many opportunities to talk, communicate, to learn from the professors in Fudan. in some specific areas, on some specific topics. You may see here we have the Human Rights Research Center, we have the Education Legislative Research Center, IP Law Research Center, and Judicial Reform Research Center, Financial Legal Studies Institute, and Legal Governance Laboratory, and Fudan Advanced Lawyers Academy. So actually in Fudan, so every year we have many lectures and forums and conferences, and many of them are in English. So it provides you with the opportunity to not only communicate with the professors from Fudan University, but also the professors from other universities in China and also universities from our partnership institutions. For example, recently, in the recent 1 month, I would say, so we have the researchers, professors, associate professors from the Management University of Singapore. We have Freiburg University. We have National University of Singapore to share with topics, for example, the AI governance and also the big language mode, right? How they can be used in legal research and in judicial practice. So many interesting topics. And also, for example, from the perspective of European labor law, European consumer law. So every week, I would say nearly. So we have this kind of academic activities. So they're also open to our international students, LLM students. Um, in the coming month, so we will also receive professors from Cornell University, and also some other universities, UCLA, for example. So many international engagement opportunities. Some other institutions, for example, you can see the Shanghai Government Legislation Research Base, and also Research Center for Foreign-Related Legal Studies and Free Trade Zone Law Research Center, Medical Law Research Center, Financial Law Research Center. So you will see there are many platforms provide opportunity for students to participate in the research and further academic work, or opportunities to learn from so distinguished professors and scholars from all over the world. Um, what I would like to add is our core system. So I would like to mention that. So actually for these courses, so we actually adopt the system that our LM students, they're taking the courses with our exchange students. So every year, so we will usually have around 20 students from all over the world from our partnership institutions because we have exchange agreements with them. So we will have around 20 and sometimes 30, sometimes 15. So we will have opportunities to take these courses together. So in this case, professors, they will lead the discussion and they will open the discussion floor to students. And it is also very conducive, I would say, beneficiary for our student to learn from the communication with other students because they're coming from different universities, different cultural background, different countries. So this will become a very unique experience for them to learn from, but not only from the student, from the professors, from the Chinese students, but also students from other countries. So this is very common. Like for example, in my class, Chinese consumer law. So we have students from Europe, from Germany, from France, from the Netherlands, from Belgium, and also we have our LM students from Japan, from England. So they will share their opinions and their experience and their knowledge background to mention so how the same issue is regulated in their hometown, so their home country. So then from that perspective, we will have a more broader vision of the issue, how it is handled differently and similarly in different jurisdictions. So I would say this is a very interesting experience to our students. And also our international cooperation extends to, I would say, the visit to our partnership institutions. For example, every year we will arrange, so you can see from this picture, so we will arrange our students to visit, for example, the Chinese courts. Sometimes it is difficult to visit Chinese courts, so we arrange to visit the arbitration center, for example, International Arbitration Center. So in this case, and to law firms, for example. So in this case, our students will have a more direct, or I would say clear picture of how the legal firms and also these institutions, how they're operating. So in China, so what is the real life of a lawyer or an arbitrator, or like the legal issues, how they're coped with. So in China, so there are many these kind of opportunities, and also the forum we have mentioned. So we also open our floors to the LM students and our international students to join this kind of forum or this kind of conference. So the rights exactly, I would say the same as our like Chinese domestic students. Um, since we have already had a history of 15 years, so we have a pretty big um, group of alumni. So we have many graduates before the COVID. So every year we usually have like 15 or even 20. So LM students is kind of a pretty big group in China. And then after the pandemic, actually the number is slowly recovering. So which is pretty good. I would say even sometimes even the class is in small scale, which makes more an opportunity for the students to directly communicate with the professors. So we have some graduates, for example, you can see from this slide. So they have different career destinations, they have different career paths. We have different alumni graduates from different countries. Now they become a very good like legal profession in different fields. For example, we have U.S. Students who has already become the vice president of the senior relationship manager in Wells Fargo Bank, Shanghai front branch. She's in the area of finance. And we have a student from Argentina. She's already a diplomat in the Embassy of Chile in Singapore. So this is amazing. And also we have a student from Korea, South Korea. So she's already a chief representative of the office in the Hong Kong International Arbitration Center. So I taught her, and she sit in my Chinese consumer law course. So I still remember the time. So that was really good. And also we have students who's already a co-founder of a line maker education technology company. So in different fields of finance, diplomacy, and arbitration and education. So our alumni, they took advantage of their experience in Fudan and become very good legal profession now. So I would say this is really a good reference for our future students. We also have some words provided by our graduate. You can see every year, so they took picture. They attend our ceremony, and they have mentioned some words about their experience and what they have gained from the program. So you can see from here, they say that so they have gained profound insights into the China's complex commercial landscape, right? So curriculum is rigorous and comprehensive. And I would like to add, if it is for your reference useful, if you speak Mandarin or you speak Chinese, you can also take the great advantage of the profound, rigorous, comprehensive curriculum from Fudan University, because we have such a good school of economics, school of management, school of Chinese culture. So it is really good opportunity for our students to gain more, not only from the law school, but also from other schools in Fudan University. So our graduates, they're confident that so this kind of experience will significantly enhance their professional journey, right, in the global business arena, right? And also, our student mentioned that so our law school it has impressive flexibility. So we have a very high standard of education, and we have many seminars, online discussion forums, many opportunity for our students. Yes, so that's the introduction from my perspective. I hope this is useful. If you're in Shanghai, like my college mentioned, you may come to Fudan Law School in person. We're in Jiangwan campus. We have a very nice building. We're always open to you, and you can come to ask any question if you have. We're very glad to help you with the application and some other issues.
Okay, thank you. If you have any questions, please put your hands up and then unmute yourself. Let's do that one by one.
Sorry, do you have undergraduate programs?
Other graduate programs, which kind of program do you mean? Master program or doctor program, doctoral program? Because if you're asking about the different programs, so we only have this one for foreign students, non-Chinese citizens to attend. So the Chinese business law LM program. So this one, so I have introduced. We don't have a doctoral program, so for PhD students. But for Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan students, so we have the Masters in Law. But in that perspective, I would say it is different from this one. So for this one, I would say Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan students, maybe they're not they can't apply for this program, but they can apply for the Master in Law program, which is a different one.
What about the baccalaureate program?
What about bachelor program?
Yes.
Sorry, bachelor program?
For international law, you don't have that, right?
Yes, for bachelor program, we only have Chinese taught program for the major of law. For the English taught program bachelors, we only have three. One is a bit about medicine, is MBBS, and the other two is about finance and economy.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
You're
thank
welcome.
you for your question. Next one.
Hi, good evening.
Good
First
evening.
of all, thanks for gracing us with your introduction. What are the prerequisites to take this program? Just like for example, me, I already graduated with an MBA degree, and I want to pursue in studying law. So, what are
Yes.
the prerequisites?
You may, so what kind of diploma
Do
or
I
degree?
have this one, LLM? What's this? The law school?
Yes.
This is a 2-year degree, right?
Yes, this is a
Two-year
two-year
degree
degree.
program.
Yeah.
Is it like master's or
Yeah, this is a master. This is a
a
master.
master's degree?
Yeah, thank you for asking.
Yeah,
This is a master program. So you
yeah,
may need,
very. Mm.
yeah, you may need a bachelor degree or a master degree before that. So, and also the English requirement. So we have, I think the IBT is 90, and
I have Duolingo English test. Is that qualified?
Yeah, 110.
Is that
110.
acceptable?
Okay, yeah. So
What's
actually,
the
we have this
specifics
kind of
for?
information on the website of
Oh, sure. I'll
law
check it
school.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you
think
for
that
asking.
would be my question. Oh, sorry. Um, I'm already currently I'm already working
Yes, I
here in
think you may
China.
check the website of law school and you can see
Sure. Okay. All
specific
right. Just skip
requirements.
that. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
And due to the time issue, let's have the one last question. Please
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
good
asking
evening.
about the requirements about applying to um, master degree program, and in the requirement list, there's a section 8 about the financial support
Yeah,
from the guarantee. Yeah, and I'm wondering about the if I'm gonna apply for the Shanghai government scholarship or any scholarship, do I need this financial letter from the guarantor who should has like the minimum 1,000 RMB in his bank account, or I don't need this list if I'm
Uh,
applying for scholarship?
Okay, for your questions, you mean that the certification of your like the deposit?
Financial capacity, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
gonna
have difficulties in providing these documents, you can send us an email to
so
iso.admission@fudan.edu.cn. We
wait,
will help you to solve this. Okay.
okay, I'm gonna write it on your email, yeah, and I'll get an answer.
Since there's so many students asking, let's have one more question.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So please unmute yourself.
喂，你好，听见我吗？
你好，可以听见。
好，就是要问老师们一下。In case I graduate with my bachelor degree from an international program that classify my GPA both in English and Chinese for 4 years, do I need to use an IELTS result or I can waive my English proficiency by certifying my international program score?
So, excuse me, I can't hear you very clearly. I think the internet connection it is not great. Could you please repeat your question?
Okay. In case I graduated with my bachelor degree from an
Yeah.
international program that classify my GPA both in English and Chinese for 4 years, do I need to use an IELTS result or I can waive my English proficiency by certifying my international program score?
So you mean you already obtained your bachelor and you asking whether you can apply for this program, right?
Yeah. 对
Because
对。
I can't, I would say the requirement is that you already have a bachelor degree. I would say that is no problem for you to apply for this program in general. But for the details, because I can't hear it very clearly, you may send email to lawinternational@fudan.edu.cn and we may reply you with more detailed answer.
好，其实我送了，但是没有人回答我了。
有点卡. Yeah, sure. Anyway, so I will check it and I will reply you
好好
the email. Yeah,
好，谢谢老师。
no worries.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it for law school.
Thank you.
If you have any other questions, please leave your question into our chat box. We'll reply you one by one. Or if you have any other questions, you are more than welcome to send us an email. Fudan University has gathered the top resources in China, not only for the staff in China, but also the world. We are not only recruiting the Chinese faculties, but also the international teachers. We also have 12 students associations here. You may find the sense of belongings once you come.